Back we go. Saturday, February 19th. Going over some stocks. Let's check out Hook. HOOK, Hookah, PA, Pharma Incorporated. This made a big move the last 3 days now. Let's look at the chart. This came about 2019 at a high of 14.6. Went back and forth for a while. Some big moves up and drops. And then really from 2020 March, you can draw a line here. Draw it right here. This trend has been up. So every bounce, you can see here it came up, bounced, but look where it bounced. Every bounce on the low here got higher, higher, higher. So it went basically to 6, to 8, 9, 10, and all the way up to 20. And it reached 20 exactly. Wow. And then look what happened. This thing dropped like a rock. Probably a failed drug. And this one 20. Look at it, straight down. Was a short for how many months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months. And the volume was very low. Look at the volume here, 400,000, nothing big. And then that's where we are the last 3 days. On the 16th, it looks like the 15th, Hook IPA and Gilead amend collaboration and license agreement develop immunotherapies against HIV. That's huge. Stock surges on HIV pact with Gilead. 78 million market float, 72% institutional ownership. Shares float 23 million. So that's a very good sign on that. The stock went 20 all the way to, what's this level here? 125. Incredible. Hibernating, all this, going down, being short, nothing, no news, and that's what happens. Weekly, you can see this whole trend up, and then it crashed hard. Stochastics were flat. Coming up against the 1320 EMA, could this move to 3? Yes, possibly next week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 red candles in a row. Look at that volume, that first green candle. In the monthly, this is way oversold. This could come up to 6 or 8. That's a good run. It's hard to say with these pharma stocks. They'll explode up. Is this going to keep continuing? Are they going to keep pushing it? We'll see what happens with this. Immediately, there's nothing down here. The only thing I see is 6 because it touched that in 2020, 2019. And then look at here, it's just straight down. So there's not much resistance. I would say, this big move down, we're going at the 3. It looks like this 5 level too. That's where it crashed again. I'll look for that. Intraday on this, you can see that once it broke out. I think it was after hours too, but I can't look back on the screen here. Yeah, nice little move up here. Very quiet. Pre-market, a few thousand shares. Started to build a little bit, 13,000. Right here, this little U shape, almost like a cup and handle, but no handle. Once this broke over 210, or about 209, 210, came up, pulled back a little bit, and then we came back up. On the 10-minute, you can see right here, 13 EMAs over 20 EMA. That's why you keep your 10, 15, even 30. We have a longer time frame like this. It's not going through here. It's too strong. The support's too strong. It's got to have a really big bend. It'll happen sometimes intraday, day trading, come up a straight up move, then it'll come back very hard. This is a classic move up, and it's been oversold. So you look at the daily chart, what's happening, but it's been oversold for so long. It's tough to keep this down on good news. Traders seeing this and relatively low float. And there it goes. This is a nice little move. If you have traded it, you got maybe 40, 50 cents. Any trade, I try to look for at least 50 cents. I want, 50 to it. Most days $1 plus, which is possible. So, this stock is exploded now, and we'll see what happens with this. Excuse me. And, traders are all on this. I'm just reading some stock tweets. And, everyone's looking at this now with big volume like this. So let me just see what else they do. They have clinical stage biopharma develops immunotherapeutics targeting infectious diseases, cancers, candidates HB201, HB202, phase clinical 1, 2. Headquartered in New York, incorporated 2011 now. They have Gilead collaboration, which is good. And yeah, it's very strong news. The stock goes down this far. And let me look at the monthly again. Okay, the monthly straight down. Then you have a first green candle. It's very bullish. And look how it's oversold here. See this whole run up, front side. And then, something happens, whatever, backside. Look at this. This was straight down on the monthly. See this red over white? This is classic. There was no moves here. Even a bounce could be short-lived. So this is continually go down, down. You need a crossover. Now we're sideways. And, we could be coming back up. So eventually maybe the 6-8 level. We'll see what happens to that, short term. Could it even come back a little bit? The see on this, it was pullback, very small volume compared to this. They could pull back a little bit because it's so far out front. And then, form a base, then we start moving up. It's possible in that. But overall, keep an eye on this next week. This is heavy volume. Traders are looking at it, and we'll see what happens to this on HOOK. That's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cannon Trade Alerts. Smash the like button. Leave comments. Check out any links below. That is it. Peace.